These pigs in Quezon City add to the thousands killed as the government scrambles to contain the African Swine Fever or ASF. This untreatable pig virus is spreading to more parts of Luzon. From just 9 areas in Bulacan and Rizal on September 9th, 12 areas within Bulacan, Rizal, and Quezon City are now positive for ASF cases.
The other areas are in Central Luzon. We will also mention the exact areas in due time. The work is ongoing.
The tally, over 15,000 culled pigs. It's still less than 8% of the country's hog population and doesn't affect the supply, at least for now.
If everyone would cooperate, that this will not really spread in a much faster velocity.
But the problem is, some hog raisers are clueless on why authorities have taken their pigs, while some don't know the impact of ASF to the food supply and economy. Then there's the stigma of eating pork, even though the virus cannot be transferred to humans. This hog raiser grants an interview on the day officials confirm the presence of ASF.
Hindi ko kasi alam na gano'n ang basta sabi nga nila, nanay, yung baboy ninyo kukunin namin. Bakit ho? Kasi ganito, may mga sakit dito, mga baboy sa lugar ninyo.
There's a lot of fear, there is a lot of information that people are not necessarily sure anymore of what's going on. I think it's also not helping that at the start of the outbreak, there was not much admission on the actual severity of the situation.
An animal welfare group says this must have been the reason pig carcasses were dumped in creeks and rivers. Officials only confirmed that ASF has caused pig deaths in Rizal and Bulacan on September 9th, even though the first outbreak began on July 25th. Before the announcement, officials said there's an unknown disease killing pigs in August. Quarantine measures have been in place.
Ibig sabihin, even prior to that, pumasok na po yung disease dito sa Pilipinas. And then within that 1 month, 1.5, 2 months period that no information is out in the public domain, then that disease was spreading already.
Agriculture Secretary William Dar said his department just learned about this days after he assumed office.
I came in August 5.
Yes.
And I only received the incident report somewhere August 10. That's a week after almost. So they did not report even early July.
Failure to control pig movement and negligence in disinfecting things from affected areas are sure ways for ASF to spread. The World Animal Protection says these can be prevented if government is more transparent.
Minsan, when there is no information, panic actually is the natural reaction. Kung hindi sigurado yung mga tao, they might have been trying to sell the meat, process the meat, transport the meat, hide the pigs, throw away the pigs.
We tell the world that we have been affected, yes, but we don't tell exactly initially where these are so that we can do the work.
The World Animal Protection also emphasized the need to observe humane ways in controlling the virus by killing pigs through acceptable means such as electrocution or gas chamber, then proper disposal. Caroline Bonquin, CNN Philippines.